Sheng Shaoyou was far too weak to resist. His body burned with fever, his mind clouded, and every breath felt heavier than the last. The proud alpha who once stood untouchable was now fragile, vulnerable, and powerless, hovering above him. Hua Yong's voice trembled with urgency, desperation spilling from every word. "I have to mark you to save your life. Mr. Sheng, forgive me. If you don't, I'll lose control. I'll kill someone out of sadness." With that vow, he parted his lips and revealed a line of sharp, white teeth. Slowly, deliberately, he pressed them into the gland pulsing weakly at the back of Sheng Shaoyou's neck. The bite was as light as possible, yet strong enough to pierce. And in that instant, everything changed. The fresh, intoxicating fragrance of a mark spread from the wound, flowing into Sheng Shaoyou's blood. Two beings became one. The alpha's body shuddered violently. His gland, never meant to endure a permanent bite, swelled painfully under the invasion of foreign pheromones. A faint sound escaped him, a barely audible moan. And then, on the smooth, pale skin of his neck, a flower bloomed. Not an ordinary flower. A ghost orchid. This orchid was unlike any other, its petals glowing faintly, its tips shining with tiny sparks of light. Nearly extinct on Earth, the ghost orchid was a treasure few had ever seen. Bright, strange, and extraordinary, its bloom was something people could only encounter by chance. Decades ago, a single living ghost orchid could sell for over 10 million. Today, its worth was immeasurable. Too rare, too precious. Truly priceless. The cool fragrance of orchids filled the air, spreading like mist. Hua Yong's clear pupils contracted with both nervousness and overwhelming joy. The satisfaction that crashed over him was so great it left him almost dizzy. In that moment, the uncrowned king of Country P felt so pleased, so triumphant, that he could have granted amnesty to the entire world. Why not forgive Shen Wenling's 7 billion yuan debt to X Holdings? Why not give away this year's 40 billion revenue from inhibitor technology to charity? What did it matter? Compared to this, compared to marking the one alpha he loved, everything else was worthless. Because now Hua Yong finally had him. "Mr. Sheng," he thought. "You can't escape anymore, you're mine. Forever." The pheromones in the room thickened, their concentration so high it nearly overflowed. Sheng Shaoyou slumped against the soft sheets, his body aflame, his skin unbearably hot. His fever blurred his thoughts, leaving him unable to think. All he knew was the figure in front of him, the only presence that felt like water to his burning fire. Hua Yong's fingers trembled as he touched him. He had dreamed of this moment for far too long. And now that he finally held him, satisfaction surged through him so fiercely it hurt. He kissed him, softly but greedily, coaxing the dazed alpha to yield. His gaze shone with both pure love and consuming desire. Sheng Shaoyou's body responded instinctively. His arms lifted, wrapping weakly around Hua Yong. His hoarse voice spilled broken words, but their meaning was clear. He was not resisting. He was reaching out, clinging to him. The night unraveled into shadows and fire. Heat pressed against them from every angle, and the orchid scent grew overwhelming. For the first time in his life, Sheng Shaoyou, an alpha born to command and dominate, felt powerless. His breaths grew ragged. His lips parted with need. The kisses that rained down on him only deepened his thirst, but nothing could quench it. Hua Yong pressed closer, his sharp jawline lit by the faint glow behind him. His voice dropped low, husky with need. "Do you want me to hold you?" Sheng Shaoyou's blurred eyes shimmered with fever. His lips parted, and in a daze, he whispered one word: "Yes." But Hua Yong was not reckless. His hand gripped Sheng Shaoyou's chin, forcing him to lift his face and meet his eyes. His own gaze was calm, almost cruel. "Look at me. Think clearly before you answer. Who am I?" Stunned, breathless, Sheng Shaoyou stared back, his handsome face flushed. His voice trembled. "You are Hua Yong." Relief washed through him. Hua Yong's thumb brushed against his lips as he asked again, gently but firmly, Mr. Sheng, do you like me? Sheng Shaoyou groaned, impatient, his voice hoarse. You're so annoying. I hate liars.
I hate lunatics, but I like you. I like you very much, Hua Yong.
And that was it. That was the moment Hua Yong's world cracked wide open. How could he resist now? The alpha he had admired for years finally confessed. His lips descended, claiming the mouth he had dreamed of for so long. The kiss was deep, greedy, desperate. Life had always been about victory for Hua Yong. Winning had been his only goal. But Sheng Shaoyou changed everything. With him, Hua Yong would give up everything: wealth, power, even life itself. He had been poisoned by love, and only this man could cure him. The mark on Sheng Shaoyou's gland glowed faintly, releasing the fragrance of bitter orange wine. Permanent, eternal, irreversible. Sheng Shaoyou, hazy with fever, leaned forward, kissing Hua Yong's throat. That single gesture shattered what restraint Hua Yong had left. His desire deepened, his muscles tensing as if to devour him whole. The silk sheets shimmered in the dim light as their hands intertwined. Hua Yong's thumb traced the veins on Sheng Shaoyou's hand, trembling with fascination. In Sheng Shaoyou's fogged mind, an image flashed, a lion standing on the African plains. The king of beasts, marking his nest, driving away rivals with his scent. The lion marked its territory with dominance and power, ensuring no one else could ever enter. Hua Yong was that lion. And Sheng Shaoyou, once untouchable, was now claimed. Enough, Sheng Shaoyou rasped, his voice hoarse, though his trembling body betrayed otherwise. But to Hua Yong, there could never be enough. This alpha was too precious, too captivating, too impossible to let go. Tears welled in Sheng Shaoyou's eyes, rolling down flushed cheeks. He was both the hunter and the hunted, possessor and possessed, completely captured, and yet, he had surrendered willingly. For Hua Yong, it was both joy and torment. To finally hold him, to finally claim him, and yet still crave more. He buried his face into the pillow, his voice breaking into a whisper. Baby? The room swayed with flickering light, their bodies moving as though the outside world had ceased to exist. The orchid fragrance thickened until it drowned out everything else. Because in that moment, they were no longer two. They were bound by pheromones, by a mark, by fate itself, forever. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more ABO Desire stories filled with passion, betrayal, and impossible love. Turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next.